Potential man, he does nothing his potential can. Can he box? That's a no. We be strong, ask Gojo, look out, here comes Potential Man. Megumi has potential to be the coldest character in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Megumi has potential to be stronger than Gojo.
Megumi has potential to tame Mahoraga and the 10 shadows and will be able to cook.
Oh no, Megumi is now gone. Well, there goes the potential. Megumi might be the most frustrating character to watch on screen, and no, it's not just because of his potential, but his character always seemed to be something that would automatically be liked. You know, he kind of played like a Sasuke role to Yuji in Jujutsu Kaisen. With the droplets we get from Megumi, everything looks cold as hell. He can fight, he can use cursed tools, shikigamis, he basically got the full package. Then there's another side to this, in which the future Megumi has the full package, but it could be a future we may never see. I ain't trying to say I'm a Megumi hater, but for today, I would beat Megumi's biggest up. He might summon Mahoraga just for me saying that alone, knowing him. But I'm gonna be exposing why this kid has been shown as Potential Man, and what about his character that doesn't even sit too well with me at the moment. If you haven't already, hey, make sure to remember the name GX Xiao. Like and subscribe, and let us cook. Now, Megumi has been hyped up all series from the very beginning. You know, Sukuna was gassing this guy up for the longest, but he was talking to a suicide merchant. Now, throughout the series of Jujutsu Kaisen, Megumi having Mahoraga stunted his growth as a sorcerer. I kid you not, this guy tried to call out Mahoraga every single second of every day.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I've never seen a character so trigger happy to end themselves like this. This guy is feeding to do to Chiatsu. For the longest time, it's kind of hard to tell what really motivates him and what his motivations are, because you'd think he didn't care about his sister at all the way he was trying to go out. In fact, I would say his resolve was very questionable, and that resolve did get questioned against Sukuna. Sukuna was ahead of his time because he was asking the questions we've been wondering for the longest. With such a power, why are you so weak? He has everything and proceeded to get bullied by Three Fingers Sukuna, which, hey, at the end of the day, he's a beast. So regardless, I'm gonna give him a pass on that. It might be the reason why he even decided to change it up a bit and work and get to the lab. I feel like when it comes to Megumi, we all wonder if Megumi controlled Mahoraga, or maybe when Megumi controls all of the 10 shadows and masters it. But why is there always ifs, buts and maybes to his character, bruh? Until this day, we ain't seen them answered at all. By him specifically. Yeah, when I say specifically, is because in reality, the main person that showed us his true power and potential was Sukuna himself. And guys, the gap between how Sukuna utilized this Shikigami compared to how Megumi did is night and day. No, that's even disrespectful to Sukuna. It's heaven and hell. This nigga Sukuna made him into a beast, an outright monster. Look, this 10 shadow got buffed. Knew it was creating Kirins, while Megumi was just tasering people. That lets you know the difference. Now, is it true with time Megumi could have reached there? Absolutely, potentially could have. But we need the now. And this isn't an age thing, because look at Yuta Okotsu right now. He's cooked. A man that is blessed and knows he is blessed, so maxes out his true potential. On the other hand, Megumi doesn't even acknowledge that he's blessed. He doesn't believe he is, and pretends he's fodder when he's not in reality. I mean, the guy got the second best curse technique in the flipping series, bar from Gojo. Now, let's talk about even his domain expansion. This one is a perfect representation of Megumi, in the sense he has the capabilities to do something so great, but he's limited and nerfed to the ground, to the point where it's incomplete. Everything about him is incomplete. He doesn't even get to complete knowing his father before he died. He doesn't even know it's him. But to give his props, yeah, doing this domain expansion at this young age is incredible. But put Yuji in Megumi's body, I promise you that man's about to get a domain expansion mastered in a week. The mentality between the two individuals is what sets them apart. Even Gojo was saying it before. Yuji is a natural talent, but let's be honest, the guy just became a sorcerer and banged it out for half a year against people strong as hell. Megumi had the 10 shadows since he was a child, with the best facilities and best people around to be able to help you, or for you to master and learn how to use the 10 shadows effectively. I mean, look how quick Yuji learned RCT. That should tell you everything you need to know. Every time I see Megumi do something hype, I'm like, whoa, you're so close to being one of my favorite characters in Jujutsu Kaisen. You might even be top 3. But then after that, he takes like 1 step forward and then 2 steps back. When he first did his domain expansion, bro, that was gas as hell. And you know, that is something that is worthy of being a favorite character. Look how raw he became when he found out, you know what, let me stop holding back. Let me just do whatever I need to do and wild out. And that's why the finger bearer got packed up. He basically risked it and the risk paid off. I mean, look at even Reggie. When you fought Reggie, he also showed some gas moments, and some of them unforgettably, as when he used the elephant to get on Reggie's head within the domain expansion. But then there's so much memorable moments as to when Megumi took a L that was not really honorable. In fact, it looked kind of sorry. Like, do you remember what Haruta did to this guy? Yes, like obviously keep in mind he was fighting against Toji and stuff like that, but this is Haruta, bro. This guy got smoked by Nanami, and these guys are trying to be grade 1 similar to Nanami. Come on, bro. Now, Haruta personally, if he did it to Yuji, Yuji's getting up in these books and he's fighting. Yuji got pierced in the liver and kept on fighting. If he did it to Nanami, his body's hard and I know he'll keep on fighting. Look what happened to him against Dagon. But you got slashed up by Haruta? Come on, bro. It's just an L, man. There's an L. And you know what? I think Megumi really didn't need to call Mahoraga, bro. The way you called Mahoraga was devious. Even Mahoraga came out a little bit like, wait, what are you calling me for? Why are you calling me now? But since I'm here, I'ma fuck shit up then. And you know what? Hey, Mahoraga did fuck shit up. Because the first thing he did was hit Megumi out of the way. Disgracefully. And as I said, I don't understand how Megumi is in the position he is. This guy got stabbed by Haruta and summoned Mahoraga. Like, he didn't even try and use a dog, you know, or maybe an elephant or someone else to be able to fight Haruta. Because, bro, those dogs would have packed him up quick. What would they have done against the dogs? I think the dogs would have cooked him. If he knew it, would have been putting in work. But man called Mahoraga. Yeah, man. Shout out to Megumi, man. He just built different. He can't be consistent at all. This guy is the king of inconsistencies. That's why everyone be laughing at the joke when he says, with this treasure I'll summon, because he tries to do it every single time. No matter what the situation is, this guy's like, hey, with this treasure I'll summon. Man almost used it on the finger bearer. Don't forget that. And all of this is without me even mentioning too much about what happened in the manga. So within the manga of Jujutsu Kaisen, Megumi is in a pickle. He wants to save his sister. The Cullen Games has now made it so his sister is a participant. So it's now or never for him to risk his life. But in the midst of it, you know, he fights Reggie, he goes through his trials and tribulations, getting betrayed, he fucks it out. I respected him. And then when Yorozu came in the cut and took over the sister's body, Megumi lost it all. This guy then allowed himself to get caught by Sukuna, and if Angel was attacked by Sukuna that fast and knocked out, bro, you should have called with this treasure I summoned long time ago, bro. As soon as you saw Yuji changing and your sister is gone, hey, Mahoraga should have been on standby because this self-delete was definitely needed. But unfortunately, he wasn't even able to commit or do anything. And now this guy's body is taken over like a puppet. Yeah, this is tragic, even for him. Now Sukuna's beating up all his friends with Megumi's body. Look at the disrespect. And then he used his 10 shadows better than him. Disgraceful. Then Sukuna proceeds to use his body to kill Yorozu, who is a friend in the Heian era, but was in the body of his sister. So can you really take more of an L than this? Because this guy completely lost his will to live. Completely. Not only is Mahoraga like, yo, I fuck with Sukuna, man. Not you, but Sukuna, hey, I fuck with him. He's now in a position that his will to live and to fight is over. It's done. And then you would think, okay, you know what? Megumi is now in a sunken place. There's nothing else that can happen to him. The worst of the worst has happened to him already. I hope Megumi can finally get out or something good can happen. On top of that, we get Megumi getting fried in his brain by Unlimited Void. Gojo's technique. Gojo's domain expansion. Do you know how bad you have to be for you to be able to get L's even when you're not involved anymore? His body's involved, he's not even in control, but he's still getting affected. And oh, don't get me started on what Megumi did when Yuji and Yuta wanted to free him. Megumi refused to come out of the body of Sukuna, the strongest sorcerer alive, stronger than even Gojo. He refused to come out and help them to fight this demon. But you know what he chooses to do instead? He chooses to mope around, tell them, yo, I have no will to live anymore. Even though Yuji Todori, who hates this Sukuna guy, is trying to get you out while also trying to F him up, and Yuta Kotsu, who barely even knows you, is risking his life to try and save you in the process. It's not really adding up. What they could have done, they could have chopped off Sukuna's head right there and then. Instead they tried to save you. And you reject them? And now Yuta got hit with a world slash? Megumi, I ain't gonna lie, you might actually be a potential man of death, and we might not even end up seeing your full potential. And you know what? I'm not against it. Because at the end of the day, there's no way you can sell the bag for everyone like this. Because now, Magyu got black flashed, and only God knows what's gonna happen next because of what you did. Come on, Megumi, bro. Potential man this, potential man that. All the potential I see is a washed player. Someone that didn't live up to their potential. Someone that is now turned into an NPC. Gojo didn't even get to tell him about his dad. And his brain is fried and you can't get out of Sukuna anymore and he's gonna basically just stay there. Can you even kill Sukuna now? Is it okay to do that? I don't even know what the aim is anymore. But Megumi, you are Mr. Potential Man and you've deserved this specific title. I hope later on you turn it around. But right now, it's not looking good, buddy. You are good. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it might, hurt some of the Megumi fans out there, but I have to just say how it is. Megumi is kind of an L and just all about potential. So if you haven't already, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Don't forget the name GX Xiao. And that's it to the new and old people that come and visit my channel. Jana.